Bella, hello everyone. Welcome in. So glad to have you here today. Hi Dee, so glad to have you. Welcome in. Hey Bridget, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope everyone's doing well today. Hi Brenda. Welcome in. Hey Moo, good to see you. I'm here in the kitchen. No worries. Welcome in, Aunt Vita. I wonder if how's everyone doing? Did everyone have a good weekend? Hi, Angela. Welcome in. Good to see you. Awesome. That's great, Bridget. That is great. All right, I'm trying to get it where I can see all the comments as well. Don't know if that's going to work or not. We'll see. I'm trying to make it work. My internet is going really slowly here. And it took, I started uploading Saturday, and it took until Thursday, I think. Hi, Ivy B. Welcome in. It took until Thursday for all 3 of the videos that I had to load. And the one that was supposed to come out on Friday came out on Friday, but the rest of them, the other 2 came out on Thursday, and they were supposed to come out on Monday and Wednesday. It's supposed to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Welcome in, Zach. Thanks so much for coming. Hope you're doing well and not working too hard. So did anyone do anything exciting over the weekend? Anything at all? Anything? Welcome in, Patty. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. I'm wondering why this is not going. Here we go. I didn't click the right button. Okay. Okay, no worries. Sounds good, Bridget. Oh, you're off today? That's great, Zach. It's good to hear. That's so good. Get some rest. I do have, scrolling on the bottom, today is the day that I'm going to pick a winner for my Podiversary replay. So I did have my Podiversary at the end of June, and 2 years. And I did a replay giveaway as well. So I will be drawing that tonight on the computer or on the live. I'm hoping that it all goes well. I have my computer up. I have the video ready. I have the random comment picker ready. I just don't know if it's going to work out because my internet is so slow. So I want to try and put it up so that I can share it out with you all and do the winner that way. But I don't know if you're going to see it enough in real time, if that makes sense. Because I did say today was the day I was going to pick the winner. So you did have until today to put in the keyword and all of that. So we'll see how it goes. I thought that's like, I don't know if you've ever seen those movie. Well, you've probably seen a movie where there's like a command center with all of the computers. So I have like different screens and then my phone, and I'm trying to figure out what to do on which part and what to keep muted and what to keep straight and all of that so that it stays level, right? I don't know if she's still here, but she'll be back, Zach. So when she comes back, I'll be sure to tell her to say something. Okay. My son's taking out the trash, so if you hear background noise, that's what that is. The door's locked at the top. Okay, I'm just trying to help. Half of being rude about it. Goodness. Oh, goodness. So has anybody here entered the giveaway already? Have you entered the replay giveaway? Let me know. Did you finish anything over the weekend? I actually did a couple of things if you'd like to see them. I was a little busy, and it's nothing big. Like, it's just because I was, just trying to keep my fingers busy. I had some, where's the little ball band? I don't know what I did with it. Did I throw it away? I think I threw it away. Okay. Anyway, so this is just a washcloth. Little scraps. Hold on. This is a washcloth that I did. I'll hold it up so you can see. It's Lily Sugar and Cream. I don't have the band with me to tell you the colorway, but I used literally the whole little ball to go with it. So that it just made like a really big washcloth. Hey Rita, welcome in. Hi Nero. And then I did the little baubles there. So they showed up on the front and the back. And then when I did the half double crochet in the third loop, I did it to where it would show up on both sides. So basically I did a row of half double, and then I did half double in the third loop, and then I did half double on the third loop for that same one as well, going, back and forth. But this is just for me. So like when I wash my face and stuff, I have a good texture and different textures. And then I made a kind of like a spa set, I guess. So I did this smaller like washcloth, and this was with big twist cotton. Um, and I don't have the ball band. I don't know where it went. I thought it was in the bag, but it's not. And this is all either half double crochet or half double crochet the third loop, all of it. And then I did a round of half double crochet and then a round of single crochet for the border. And then I made 2 face rounds. So this one is just all single crochet, and then this one is all half double crochet. So it makes it a little bigger. And then I'm going to add I have some scrubby cotton. I'm going to make one, probably the smaller one size, for like exfoliating. And then I can just, I'll be able to fold it up like this. And I can put a little twine or ribbon or something around it, and it'll make a little spa set. This is going to be gifted or something. I like to do like either at the beginning of the year if I can. I know I gave my daughter's teacher one at the beginning of the year before we moved away, like a little, take care of yourself kind of thing. And then for teacher appreciation, which is in May, the teacher that she had when we moved here, I did like a washcloth, little face scrubbies, and a headband because she has long, thick hair. And, you have to be able to push that back if you're washing your face. So I wish I had the ball bands. I'm sorry, but that's what I've made so far. And I have done 4 stitches. 4 stitches in my 3 in glasses cowl. That's it. That's all I've done. For row 51. That's it. But I am working on it. Brenda says, I've made a list of whips I've been working on. I'm down to 3. That's awesome. That's awesome. I just have 2 actual whips. I have the Rosewood Manor that I'm still working on. I think I'm on part 7 now. And there's 9 parts, so it's just they're intricate. I know I've said that before. I'm not going to go on and on and on, but and then the 3 in glasses cowl, I just have the 25 rows, but I didn't want to take it with me, so I know the deadline is tomorrow, and I don't think that I'll get all 25 rows done by tomorrow. But I know it's not a hard and fast deadline, but if someone gives me a deadline, I like to stick to it if I can. But I will finish before the end of the month. I know that. Well, that's awesome, Angela. Yeah, I get overwhelmed, Brenda, if I have too many, and then I'll just quit crocheting altogether. Like it'll be like, you're overwhelmed. Welcome in, Julie. Gumdrop forever. Says hi, Christina. Hi, everyone. Baby. I'm glad that you're here. But I get overwhelmed if I have too much, especially big things. Like I really like to make washcloths and things like that. Like I have patterns I actually have 3 patterns out. They're for like the Swiffer covers. One is a mop cover, one is a duster cover, and one is like a sweeper cover. And I like to do things like that, things that are sustainable, because you just have to throw it in the wash. Now, the mop and no, yeah, the mop cover you can't throw in the dryer because of the yarn that I have for it. If you want to use a different yarn, but I use like that scrubby, nylon-y kind of yarn. So you can't really put that in the washing, or you can really put it in the dryer. You can put it in the washing machine, but you can't put it in the dryer. But the duster cover and the sweeper cover, you can wash and dry, and it's completely fine. So, but I want to try and do a little bit better for the environment. So that's kind of how I gear the things that I make, like washcloths and face rounds and things like that. Not that I don't make other things, but obviously, but if I'm making something, the intent is to try and be as environmentally conscious as possible. That's why I like to use things like cotton and bamboo and not so many acrylics if I can help it. Welcome in, Vicky. How are you? Good to see you. I'm going to mute just for 1 second so I can let my daughter know that dinner's ready, okay? Just 1 second. Okay. I just had to get her attention from upstairs, and I didn't want that to be super loud for anyone. Because I know people have earbuds on. That is a lot. There are 12 people in the house. How many thumbs do we have? How many thumbs do we have? 12 people in the house. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Because I'm in StreamYard, so I can't check. And my YouTube over here is being ridiculous, so I don't know what's going on. Any of you that have just come in, how was your weekend? Did you finish anything? Did you start anything? Did you do anything exciting? What's going on? Hi, Jan. It's good to see you. Hugs, hugs, hugs. 14, 15. Julie, you may have to refresh if you only see 7. I know I've noticed that when I come into a live, if I don't refresh, or if I'm in top comments and not all comments, sometimes the number of thumbs doesn't go raise until I like refresh or go out and come back in or something like that. So we'll see how it works out. Whoa. My YouTube started working, but it's like 10 minutes behind. Ugh. I did call my landlord though about the internet, so I'm hoping that they'll be able to come check it this week because it's all included in um, what I pay for rent. So I pay a lot. So we'll see when they come out to fix it. But it was acting up before I left, because I know I did the live before I left. And I don't know if you guys remember how slow it was, but there was no point in me calling because nobody could come out. So just finished the knit shawlette called Olympus that J Hook crochets. Wow. Yeah, I know. I follow Reggie. And I love her videos and all of that. Sad that Yarniversity isn't really a thing anymore. But maybe it'll come back soon. And there are times I wish I knew how to knit, and I will learn eventually. I just don't know how yet. That's kind of um, how I do it, how I like to say it, because it's not that I don't want to learn, it's that I just don't have the time yet. Um, ooh, that was a lot. Um, it was lovely. It was lovely. Um, hot, very hot. There was one day it got up to 48 degrees Celsius, which is like 117, and everything just shut down. Like literally everything shut down. Because it was too hot for people to be outside. It was too hot for anything. So, I mean, they literally shut down access to all kinds of things unless it was indoors. We were indoors, so that was nice. But yeah, it was. And then it got down to like 42 or something, which is like 105 or 106. And then on the way back, there were like heat warnings. Even now, today, um, I had to go to the post office to pay a parking ticket, um, because I didn't know that I couldn't park somewhere and I got a ticket. So yeah, it's flipping hot. Um, so I am definitely not looking forward to electric bills because they only do them every couple of months here. So that's going to be fine. I haven't gotten anything. I do go to base tomorrow. So I know that there are things waiting for me. Gotten a couple of emails that says that I have something. Um, so I will be looking at that when I go tomorrow. Sparkle has an appointment, so we'll go tomorrow and pick all that up. So we'll see. If you have confirmation that it's been delivered, it's sitting in the post office because I haven't gone to pick it up. That's the only bad thing about not living close by, um, is I don't check my mail every day. It's kind of nice though. I'm not gonna lie. Um, I don't have to worry about it every day. Uh, that's kind of nice. So yeah. But yeah, I did. I got a ticket, the parking ticket, because like it said public parking, but I didn't know that it was public parking during certain hours because, and I tried to argue this. I did. I really tried to argue this. Um, it's only the part of the sign that says public parking. Uh, the time was gone. The little, because it said public parking, and then the little thing where it's supposed to have from like 900 or 0900 to 1300 or what, like whatever that is, whatever the time was gone. And I took a picture of it because I was like, I need to remember where I parked. It was when we went to Modica when we did the chocolate video that I did. If you guys saw that, the chocolate video that I did. So we were there all day, walking around the town and looking at things and going to different places. And we were there all day. It was an all day thing. And I didn't know. And so I tried to argue it, and they said that basically it doesn't matter. I should know. And I was like, I'm a tourist. How am I supposed to know? Like, I'm not from there. So I don't know when your parking hours are because they're not the same for every city, right? Like even here, like the town next to me, there are places that are free parking all day. There are free places that you have to pay to park all day. There are places that are free to park until 6 p.m. But they all have to be labeled or you don't know. But I don't want anything to run into me like when I have to do paperwork for like my contract. I don't want the Italian government to be like, oh, well, you have a parking ticket, so we're not going to do X, Y, or Z. So, because most people are like, well, don't even pay it. And I'm like, yeah, but if I don't pay it, right, then I'm in trouble. I don't want to get trouble on the back end. It's about 40 minutes. It's about 40 minutes. It's not too far. Um, but I'm not doing it daily. Hold on. Um, but I would normally travel that every day, and I'm not. So because normally I would go like after I got off work, I would go to the post office and just pick everything up. But now is just when I go, and they will hold your mail up to 30 days. Um, if you're going to be gone longer than that, you have to tell them. So, like, if I go back to the States or something, I have to tell them. I mean, not if I was going back for less than 30 days, but if you're gone for more than 30 days for whatever reason. I know it should be labeled clearly. I agree. But they didn't uh they did not they did not listen. So I had to have a friend of me, a friend of mine take me because there's a receipt form you have to fill out, and it's it's all in Italian, and I don't know what that is, so I can't uh, I can't I wouldn't know what to put there. But I went up there, and the lady was very nice. Well, hey, Maureen, good to see you. I'm glad you came in. I just said, scusa, parlo un poco italiano, parlo inglese, pago un bigoletto de parking. And I showed her the receipt because they give you this big long receipt when you get a parking ticket. And it has the municipality and da da da. And I just handed her the thing that I had managed to fill out and then the receipt. And I said, asistencia por favore. And she was like, no problem. And she helped me fill the rest of it out. And then they put it through a little printer machine. And basically it scans it in and then you pay it. And it works just fine. But it's make sure you brush your teeth, okay? They give it back to you. So now I know, hopefully I don't get another one, but if I do get it, then I know what to do next time. So if you are just coming in, I will be doing in 29 minutes because I don't know if I'm going to stay here for 2 hours or an hour today. It just depends on how it goes. We'll see who all comes in and how the conversation goes. But I do have my Podiversary replay drawing that I'm going to do. Hopefully I can share my screen and do it with you live. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. Because I have it all pulled up and ready, but I don't know if it'll work out or not. So if you're new coming in, how was your weekend? What did you start? Any kind of project, doesn't have to be a crafting project. Did you start a new thing on your house? Did you go out with friends? Or anything that you finished this weekend? Did you finish anything project-wise in any form or fashion? I do know that this morning when I got up for work, I woke up to all these alerts that there had been a fire at the airport. So it's closed now for like a week. But I'm glad that we were able to get in safely. But there was a big fire in the arrivals section of the airport. I think it was at like midnight or something. But that's kind of scary because we were just there. An amigurumi nativity set. Oh, that's awesome. Is that on YouTube, Jan? Or is that like a reality show? I mean, I know YouTube is kind of like a reality show, but is that for a gift, Julie, or is that something that you're going to put out holiday time? I'm guessing it's YouTube. Maureen says she's having them running on her TV. So my assumption is YouTube then. I finished 2 washcloths and 2 face rounds. That's what I finished. pattern 5 of your show off mosaic. That's cool. That's cool. In Brooks Falls. A gift. Oh, that's awesome. A gift for your 3-year-old niece. That would be nice. I still have it. It's downstairs. When my daughter was little, oh, I'm sorry, Zach. When my daughter was little, there was a lady who made a gift for her, and it's like a travel toy essentially. So it's this big open, when you open it, it's big. It's like an island that had a little palm tree, and then it was the ocean, and there was a turtle, a shark, a sea star, a couple of fish, and I mean they weren't but like this big, right? But it was very much a oh, welcome back, Bridget. Zach said he's uploading the video that you're waiting for. So I know you'd stepped out. That's awesome. And it's still downstairs. She doesn't really play with it anymore, but it's a nice, like, little ocean set. So that was an awesome gift. And Vita said, I forgot to mention, I went to the Knitters Pride Knit Pro head office Saturday along with my yarny friends. We saw some steps of the manufacturing process for needles and hooks. That is awesome, and Vita. How cool. I don't think it's quite finished yet, Bridget. I think it's one that he's trying to upload, if I'm correct. Right, Zach? I guess I'm going to have to add howdy to my Nightbot, because when someone says hi or hello, I have something that pops up from Nightbot. But I guess I will need to add the howdy. Well, that is awesome. I didn't get to watch much YouTube this past week. I did notice that I was tagged in a couple of videos. I think Amanda at Obsessive Crochet Lady and Sam. I managed to watch Sam's yesterday. Oh, I know, Maureen. I just when people greet each other or when they come in and say hi or hello, I want, in case I'm not able to respond right away, I like for people to be greeted. And Vita said, we're also planning to visit their main manufacturing facility for wooden and metallic needles and hooks. And I don't want to butcher that name. Jaipur. Knitter's Pride also has purchased the Lantern Moon brand. Yeah, I saw Tony at TL Yarn Crafts has a Lantern Moon set. I want to say of Tunisian hooks. I think. So that's cool. I didn't know that Knitter's Pride had purchased the brand. It's a beautiful, like, I've looked at them, I can't afford them, but they're beautiful. Lantern Moon brand. That's amazing. Did you manage to take any pictures? If you want, if you did take pictures, if you want to share them, and Vita, you're welcome to share them in my Facebook group if you'd like. And my Facebook group is linked in the description box if anyone is would like to join the group. I do open it to multiple kinds of crafters. So I do have some people in there that are painters and sculptors, as well as knitters and crocheters. So there are other kinds of art there as well. But who knows what's going to inspire you, right? You never know what may or may not inspire you. So there's always things. Like there was a picture that I took recently that when I make the item, it inspired me, and it's just street art. It was like graffiti on the wall, you know? Somebody spray painted it, and or maybe they painted it by hand. I don't think it's a mural. I think it's spray paint. Just from the way that it was painted, but it was I was like, wow, I could make something. Like it made me think of making something specific. So yeah, yeah. If you have any pictures, yes, I would love that, Anvita. And if you want me to, it's definitely not a thing, but if you want, I can share them on my community tab as well. Because I just think that's fantastic. Um, awesome, Zach. It's uploaded. Yes, definitely, Maureen. I have at least two others. I mean, I love plants, and I wish I could garden more. But even with watering, like so many of my plants dried up outside because it's just too hot. Um, I need to maybe tomorrow see if I can find some trays and maybe bring them inside. I don't know. And then I have always wanted, and this has been longer than I've wanted a yarn room. I've wanted just like a study, like a library study area, like huge, 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 huge. Um, like Beauty and the Beast kind of library, like old English nobility, or any kind of nobility, but like the huge studies where you have like the ladders that are attached to the cabinets that you could just like roll yourself across the entire wall of books. um no worries, Anvita, no worries at all. Whenever you get time. um Bridget says, I love to take photos of flowers and animals. I often get color ideas from photos I take. Yes. Yes. The leather. Yes, Julie, the leather bound books. I have a perfume actually that is the smell of paperback books. It's by I wouldn't know how you would pronounce it, but Demeter or Demeter. They have tons of different kinds of scents. But I ordered it, and um, it smells like a paperback book, like a new paperback book. But even just going into a library and just, I can't really smell right now. I have a little bit of a cold, but um, there is a guy here in Sicily. Uh, he has this big mural in the school, and he does like ironwork, and he does like the bottom of the wrought iron for the tables and things. And he posts regularly just like pictures of Sicily. And it could be like through a fence, like a wire fence or something. And they're like the most vivid colors. And I'm just like, wow, that's amazing. It's just amazing. The things that he has, the colors that he's able to capture, fantastic. Okay, no worries, Maureen. Talk to you later. Bye. Yeah, yeah, it's really neat. Um, I am just glad that I'm able to uh, do that for uh, being able to see those things. And there was a lady, she retired and moved back to the States, but she lived in an apartment where she could see the sunrise, or maybe it was the sunset and the moonrise. I don't know, but she would always post most beautiful pictures because she could see like her window in her kitchen looked over the ocean, and she would post the most beautiful pictures of like the moon over the water. You could see the reflection, uh, the sun, the colors. There have been a couple of mornings when I first moved into this house that the sunrise was just no worries, Zach. Um, I lost it. Oh, colors. The blues turning into the purples and the pinks as the nighttime fades and the sun starts to show up. Because I'm leaving so early in the morning. It is incredible. And I have some pictures on my phone because like it makes me think of like wanting to do a blanket or something in that color palette because it is just phenomenal. It is amazing to see all of that. I'm just, I don't know. Even thinking about it, I'm like, wow, that's so pretty. But then I'm worried like that I'm not gonna find the right colors for what's in the picture. 'Cause they're like deep purples, really dark blues fading into like lavenders and oranges and yellows, a little bit of pink in there. Yeah, I know I said it, but that's what's in the picture. I mean, it's just, I don't know. If I can go back, I'll post it on my community tab. You guys can see. Yeah, it would be very pretty. I am, it's on my list. There's so many things that are on my list, but like I said, I get too overwhelmed if I have too many things going on. Um, Speaking of things going on, I did say last week that if you would like to send me patterns, like if it's a free pattern, I have permission from Yarn Inspirations, Lion Brand, and Premiere to do, like I can do their patterns on my channel, the free patterns. So um, a couple of people sent me patterns. I know, I know. Uh, and so I'm going to be going through them and seeing what yarn I have, for the different projects. But so I do have at least 3 right now, patterns that people would like for me to do tutorials on. Basically, like, how would I read this pattern to make this item? To help people who struggle to read patterns or who don't know how to read patterns, you know, get a better feel for it. So, I mean, if there's something that you um, would like to, I know, it's just a little bit though, just a little bit. Maybe I can like turn it into like, I don't know, a mauve or a light purple and just omit it, but it's in there. Because that's what's in the sunrise. But if you would like, you know, preferably right now, beginner to intermediate patterns. Welcome in, Dawn, Mima D Crochets. Um, Beginner to intermediate patterns, because I don't want to do something that's super complex. It's not. You're so funny, Bridget, but that's not true. Um, not for me anyway. uh, I would like to do some of that, but if I do anything really complex, I don't want people to be overwhelmed if they don't know how to read patterns. So beginner to intermediate, uh, because sometimes patterns are intermediate because there's a lot of like, it may be all like single and double crochet, but it's how you do them. Like if you do shell stitches or whatever, that gets a little tricky. So if there is something that you would like for me to do, you can send me a link to the pattern and I will take a look at it, add it to the list. I don't know what order I'm going to do them in yet because I have to go down and look and see what yarns I have. Do I have enough? Because I don't necessarily have those brands of yarns. So it may be a different brand of yarn, but it would be the same weight of yarn, uh, as much as I can do. So if there's something that you would like, or if you know someone who is struggling to read patterns, you can let them know that they can send me something and we can, do it together. I know Brenda, I don't know if you're still here, Brenda, but I know she sent me a top, and I would have to do that top in segments. So it'd have to be like segment 1 of this top, segment 2 of this top, segment 3 of this top. I think when I looked at it, I think I could do it in 3 segments. Otherwise, like if I would try to make that top all in one video, it would be hours long, right? Because if I'm showing you how to read the pattern along with making it, I wouldn't want to do that and say, oh, we're going to do 30 rows. I would want to say, okay, we're going to do 2 rows and then I'm going to come back and check in with you. And then, we're going to do 3 rows and I'm going to come back in and check in with you. So that we're making sure that we're reading the pattern and we're doing the counting and all of that. Welcome in, Maritza. It's good to see you. Thank you for coming. In StreamYard. Because in here, she put a waving hand. On YouTube, I can see it. But in StreamYard, it says, hola, hand pink waving. So it's telling me that it's an emoji of a waving pink hand, but just the way that it says it. So funny. Oh my goodness. That is so silly. That's so silly. But yeah, I would like to get that going soon. Um, so if there's anything that you have or if you know. Yeah, I know, but that's what it says. Should I take a picture of it to you? Okay. Bye, Jan. See you later. Love you too. Big hearts. I know I've said it multiple times in one live. I need soap. Wash my mouth out with soap. I've said dirty words. I've said dirty words. I've said dirty words. I feel gross. Yes, please take care, Jan. I'm not reading that comment. Not reading it, Bridget. Not gonna make me do it again. Not gonna make me do it again. Okay, so I may go a little bit longer in the live, but we're about an hour in. So I'm going to attempt to do the. Oh, I agree that it has a place. It's just not my favorite. And I'd rather not deal with it if I don't have to. But I was talking about a sunset, I'm not sunset, sunrise photo that I had, and I wanted to make a blanket, and that color is in it. And since it's not a favorite of mine, as many people know, they like to tease me about it a lot. So what I'm gonna do, right, is I'm gonna bring myself up in the stream on my computer, and then hopefully bring up the random comment picker and do the draw. Okay. So I'm going to bring myself up, and then we have present, share screen. Share screen. Okay, so can you guys see this? I know, Bridget, that's how you feel about purple. Yeah, I know, Rita. I feel the same. But Dawn is right, it is part of the spectrum. It's a curse word. It's a dirty word. Ah. Okay, so you can see it. So I have the link in there, and I need to take that off. I put the link in there for the word, and we're going to continue. Okay, so there were 28 comments. This was on my 2-year podiversary celebration video. I did a replay drawing for $10 Amazon gift card. And so what I'm going to do is once I pick the winner, I'm going to do a screenshot and put it on my community tab. Oh, absolutely. You, Bridget, Sam, Amanda, I'll give you all the paint. You can have it and love it as much as you want. But I will, I'm going to do a screenshot and I'll put this on my community tab so that, because I'm not doing just a video for the winner, I thought it would be nice to do it in the live, but I want the person to know that they won. I mean, if you're here in the live, great. But there aren't 28 people in here. There are only 11. So, give me. I will tag them in it so they can see it because I want to make sure they get it. All right, so are we ready? Here we go. We're going to pick a winner. Oh, Knitting Purple, and I don't think she's here. Congratulations on your 2-year anniversary, and thank you for a lovely celebration. Dun, 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 dun. Perp, you won. Perp, if you can hear me, Knitting Purple out in the universe. All right, so I'm just going to take this very quickly. I'm just trying to get a screenshot of this so I can put it on my community tab. So congratulations, Perp. No, I'm trying to save the picture. I'm still here, guys. Oh, maybe yeah. Thing blinks out. Okay. So go back here. Stop sharing. Okay. And now I will remove myself. And it should just be me again. All right. I know, but that's okay. Purple's okay because there's blue in it. There's blue in it. Because you have to have red and blue to make purple. And the only way that you get pink is by adding white to red. So as long as I don't do that, I'll be okay. Yes. Yes. I did see her yesterday at Lisa Ladybird Loves live. Oh man, that live went on for a long time. I thought it was going to be over by the time I got home because I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm not going to be able to make it. I'm going to be like on my way home. And I got back and I saw that she was on and I was like, oh my God, she's still on. So I hopped in and I was like, hey, how's it going? And it proceeded to go. It was like midnight. It was after midnight my time when the live was finally over. That was a long time. So, because by the time I got on, it was after 8 o'clock. So that's another 4 hours. Yeah, I know you did. That's so awesome, Rita. She does have replay, but there are. I don't want to say a number. I don't want to say a number because I don't remember. There are multiple replay keywords on her live. You will have to watch the entire live to catch the replay hint words if you want a chance to win any of the replay prizes. It's a long live just for the keywords. But if you are interested, you can head over there and there are multiple there's more than 3. I know that there's more than 3 because I heard 4 keywords myself just in the time that I was there. I know Rita won 2 fabric bundles, which was amazing because Rita makes amazing things. So there was she got drawn twice, and she got 2 large fabric bundles. I'm so excited. Because you can use them for linings, you can use them for just, oh my God. And if you don't know Rita, Lina's Designs, Rita, she does make bags. You can email her for the bags. And she makes all kinds of bags. And I wish Maureen was here because Maureen has some amazing Rita bags. She did do a giveaway on my Podiversary that Moo actually won for a 3-in-1 bag, which is awesome. But she makes anything. You want like little notions pouches, you want backpacks, yeah. Well, I don't think there's a fabric bundle in the giveaway. They're different. I know there's a set of hooks. I know there's some bags, like the whisk bags. There's a couple other ones. There's a mystery one. I have no idea what it is, but there are several giveaways. Yeah. The reason why I was bringing it up is because Rita also makes like sanitary napkins. And she donates a lot of them to people in need. But they are reusable, which is sustainability, which I absolutely love. So there's so many things. And Rita, if you want, you can drop your email. And you are a mod, so you can drop your channel as well. Just type the word drop. Anyone who has a channel, you can type the word drop, and Nightbot will drop your link. But don't do it all at once. And definitely let Rita go ahead and go do hers since we're talking about her. But she makes all kinds of things. Sam has a couple of bags that Rita has made. I don't have a bag. Sparkle has a bag that Rita has made. I know that there's supposed to be another one coming for Sparkle soon. And oh, look at that. If you want any sanitary napkins, she'll gift you a small package of them and you only pay postage. So that's awesome. Yeah, I know, but I'm saying I currently don't own one to show. I don't have one to show. I do have Bridget bags, which that video will be coming out soon. Probably Wednesday or Friday. Because the package is still sitting here. Look, it's color, but it's still sitting here. Because I didn't open it before I left because I didn't have a chance to make the video because the videos that I was trying to upload weren't uploading. So I was like working so hard on that, I didn't have the opportunity to record anything else. Sounds like great prizes. I wish all enter giveaways unless it's something really special handmade by the gifter. Oh, I understand, Bridget. I think it's amazing how many prizes that Lisa had, and so many of them were her own prizes. So, and then she did at the end of the live, she did a wheel, and someone won a grand prize of like 16 gifts that were done from donators. Yeah, you have a Bridget Moo bag. Awesome. Yes, and you do have a Rita bag coming. That's so special, Sarah. And then you did a giveaway on Lisa's channel too. Yeah, Rita said Antoinette won her bag. Yep. I don't know who won, because I did 2 donations for Lisa. I did a gift card, an Amazon gift card, which that's already I got that and that's been done. I need to email Lisa and tell her that it's been done. I need to do that. And then I also did because Lisa has an Etsy shop. Lisa Ladybird has an Etsy shop, and I did a $10 gift card to her Etsy shop. So but I had to. I don't know how many of you shop on Etsy, but you have to, in order for a shop, like I can't give someone a gift card to that shop. They have to give the gift card. You can buy an Etsy gift card, but then they can spend it anywhere in any shop. But I wanted Lisa's shop specifically to get some love. So I said, I can give, up to $25. How would you like it? Would you like $25 total to your shop? Would you like to split it? How would you like to split it? Whatever. And so then we did it that way, and she split it into 10 and 15, so she would have 2 different prizes. So I thought that was cool. So her shop gets some love, and somebody else got a $15 Amazon gift card. Yes. Yeah, I know for Christmas, Amanda and I sent her a bunch of fabric from Hobby Lobby. So those will probably be coming up in bags soon too. Yep. Definitely. Definitely. That's another thing I need to get out is I do have a sewing machine. I have one. And I know how to use it, like basic stuff. Basic. I can do like a line. I can do that. I can't do a whole lot, but I can do a little bit. Because I like to make like market bags and things, and I want to line them. I know Moo made a bag recently, and she lined it with a pillowcase, which I've done before, but it's all hand stitching, and that takes a long time. Welcome in, Wicked. It's good to see you. Thank you for coming in. I have to get another transformer because it is an American plug. So I don't want to blow it up. So I have to get another transformer in order to use it. If you can sew a straight line, you can quilt. Yeah. That seems like it would be a whole nother set of a whole nother ball of wax, I should say. Again, maybe when I have more time. Because I have a lot with my kids. So there's so many things I want to know. I want to learn how to do, but definitely an option for the future, Brenda. Yeah, it's a whole new library. Yeah, I've hand stitched them too before, Moo, and it's not as professional as Rita and Bridget, but it gets the job done, right? It works, and it's a beautiful bag that you made. I loved it so much. Jaxie, hello. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? No, hold on, I lost it. I'm on my phone. That's Rita's. I'm so sorry. I'm glad you're here though. Oh, yeah, Rita, one day you'll have an apartment and you can just dedicate one whole area to all of your sewing stuff. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. That's cool. Bridget said she bought a quilting machine. Now she just has to have time to play with the scraps. Well, that's not fabric scraps, but I have yarn scraps. So when I did my, because this was the bag I took with me, just my tiny little, it's the Bridget bag, by the way. I just had my little yarn in it and hooks and stuff, but um, this is the ball of cotton I have left over. But all of the ends, like all of these bits, I save them. Um, and I have two light bulb jars actually. Only one of them has stuff in it. But I take all of these and I save them and put them in amigurumi. And I try because I know that some people have like wool allergies and stuff, so that's why I have two separate ones. Um, I try to keep it separate. So like if I know if I'm giving something to someone and they have an allergy, I'm not going to put wool in the amigurumi. But I will stuff some like tights or pantyhose full of polyfill and yarn scraps. I saw where you had the embroidery machine. You put that on your YouTube, not YouTube channel, Facebook group. You put that on your Facebook group. You stuck your finger with the needle. Oh my goodness, Bridget, be careful. Please be careful. Please, please, please be careful. And I have not done it on a sewing machine. I've stapled my finger. Um, oh, Faith, welcome in. She says, "Hi, Jaxie. Your hug was great on when my trip was extended to be a 14-hour trip." Oh my goodness. Um, I lost it. Where did my brain go? I lost the thought. Before I was talking about stapling my finger. I don't remember. But I did. I stapled my finger when I was in elementary school. It was by accident. That really hurt. Really hurt. For the longest time, because it was my thumb, for the longest time I had like this indent in my thumb all the way through like most of high school. It finally grew out. Aw, Faith, it warms my heart to know your hug is bringing you comfort. Definitely, 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 definitely. Definitely. I will have a couple of other videos coming out from the trip, and I did get a chance to go by the oldest wool shop in Athens, and it was started in 1935, so it is almost 100 years old uh, as far as being open. And they did give me their Instagram and things like that. So I'll be excited to share that with you all. Um, that was really, really cool to be able to see that. Um, but I wish I could have stayed longer, but it was so hot. And even with small air conditioners. Like you can't see it, but there's an air conditioner up there. Uh, most places here don't have air conditioning, so um, they like leave their doors open and things like that. But it gets super hot. They try not to turn them on unless they absolutely need them. But it has been really, really hot. Like it is, yeah, it's 91 degrees. That's not my location. That's not my location. I don't know why it's doing that. That's not my location. Oh, now my computer's going to take forever. I'm trying to do something and it's like, no, just kidding. We're not going to allow you. But I'm on my phone because normally I have my weather. I have what's the word? It's not an app. Widget. It's a widget on my phone and it gives me like the whole week of weather. And I have it set to where it will do Fahrenheit and Celsius at the same time, so it's like slashed. But because I'm on my phone, I can't do that. Um, to see what the temperature is right now. And I was gonna look it up on my computer, and it's not letting me. We're having trouble loading. That's what it just told me. I know you are. Oh, so many things. So, does anybody have any plans for the week? Anything for summertime? Ooh, hold on, I'm getting a call. Hold on. Okay, sorry, I'm back. I was getting a call and I didn't know if you guys could hear that ringing and I couldn't turn it off because it was a messenger call. Oh, you have work, Faith? All right. 'Cause I know I actually only have, I do want to say this because I only have uh, um, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I know. I'm sorry, Rita. Everyone took their phones. I bet they did. I'm so sorry, Wicked Granny. I know how that feels. I know how that feels. I'm so sorry. Hopefully, it won't exhaust you too much. I only have a few more lives until I go back to work. So I have 2 more until my son leaves. So next Monday and the following Monday. until he leaves. And I need to get to 1K before then, please. Because I would really love for him to have to sit right here beside me and me go, hey, 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 and he have to be on with me. Because, yeah, that needs to be a thing. And right now I'm at 895. So 105 to go by July 31st. That would be amazing. So any shout outs would be phenomenal. If you have a community tab, if you have household accounts, because like when I started my channel, my goal was never to reach 1K, right? But he says that yarn's not important. Nobody wants to watch it and nobody wants to listen to it. But here I'm sitting for 1 hour and 25 minutes so far. And I mean, we've talked about other things, obviously, but we're coming for the yarn. And I only have 3 more before I have to go to work. So the one after the week that my son leaves, we have to go. Okay, you're here. Hello, my friend. Hello, hello. How did your HVAC appointment go? Did they get it fixed? Did they figure out what's going on? So I go back to work the 14th of August, like full time for school for teaching. I am working in the summer as well, but like I won't be doing the lives every Monday because I'll be back to teaching. So the week after he leaves, I'll have the one. I know, honey. That's why I asked about your HVAC. So if you get a chance, I would love any kind of shout outs or anything. That would be great. While we're sending healing thoughts, definitely. Now, Wicked, is your name Pam? I want to say Pam. To Rita's husband and to, oh, boo. Okay, Pam. So Pam and Rita's husband. Also, please, 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 please continue to keep Melly, Melissa, sweet Melissa makes some more in your thoughts. Please, please. I'm not gonna go into detail. It's not my place, it's not my business. Please, 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 please continue to keep her. Whatever you have, healing thoughts, prayers, vibes, good juju, whatever it is, send it her way, please. Please, 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 please. More than anything that I need, right? Definitely all the healing vibes and thoughts to everyone. No worries, Dawn. No worries. Oh no. But again, isn't this like, I don't know, time number 3 or 4? Oh my goodness. I don't know what kind, and you definitely don't have to give me details, Pam, if that's not something you're comfortable with. I don't know what kind of chemo you're going through. I did have to go through chemo a lot for a long time. So I understand what it does to your body for sure. Oh, I caught a cold while we were away. And unfortunately, being in one room, we all caught it. I don't know if you could hear. the difference in my voice, but it was miserable being hot and not feeling well. Like it was absolutely miserable. Uh, so well, I'm glad your daughter's getting better. I'm so sorry. I had to go through uh chemo and radiation, and then chemo and radiation and stem cell transplant and more chemo. So yeah, I am fully aware how awful, 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 awful it can be, and draining for that matter. Very draining. Very, very, very draining. I do hope he starts to feel better, Rita. I know it's no good when we're sick, but it's even worse when people that we care about are sick and we can't get to them. Like I hate it when my son calls me and he's like, "Oh, I'm sick." He's all the way in America and I can't do anything about it. Like I can't even like bring him some, chicken soup or, make him his favorite meals or anything like that. Like I would like to when he doesn't feel good. That sucks. It's just awful. Um, I can change that now. Oh man. Okay. I need to. Nope. 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 Don't do that. Go here. I've already done that drawing. I need to do this one. There we go. There we go. I already did the potiversary drawing, so um, change that. Yeah, no, you don't. Um, yes, radiation is hard. I have burn scars on this side uh from the radiation because I had to have it on my chest because my lungs, it was in the worst part of it was in my chest. And I have I have all on this side. I have scars. So it's not pleasant at all. But you're here, and that's how I'm here. I'm here for all of the things. I'm still here, so I'll take it. I don't want to do it again, but I'm here now, so that's what's important. Yes, that's why I exactly. That's why I always say, you know, take every day and you're grateful for it, and every day you work to be the change you wish to see in the world. You may not do well at it every day, right? Like you're not gonna be the most positive person every day or be able to look on the bright side all the time, but you can be the change you wish to see in the world. At least make it make an effort every day, right? That's what I like to do. That's how I like to think about it. Yeah, exactly, Rita. You gotta make it blue though. I do have a blue one. I need to find it. It's somewhere. It's an ornament I found. It's porcelain. Um, yes, Bridget, definitely. That's how I felt with my uterine cancer um, when I had my partial hysterectomy. Uh, they said we found. I was like, I don't even care. Just nope. Can you take it out? Just take it out. Like I don't want to hear that word again. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear the word again. Of course they had to tell me, but So I still have to go for checkups and all of that for that just to make sure. But, you know, no worries, Kay. No worries. Kay did make me for Christmas. She made me a flying pig. I did do a video on it. And I have it. It's actually upstairs in my room because I have some version of a flying pig in every room in my house. Hold on just 1 second and I'll show you the one that I have here in my living room. I do have to get up though, so you'll just see my couch. Let me go get it. It's over here. Try not to like bump the camera. I'm back. Okay. Let's see. What did you say? There are many ways to look at things every day. There's good in everything. Wake up every day and wonder what adventure God has in store for me today. Awesome. I was 26 when they took it all out, recovering from the first heart attack when they found the cervical cancer. Yeah, that's why I was like, you see my blanket, Rita. Mass of scar tissue. Yeah, I have here a biopsy scar, and I have tons of scar tissue because it was in my lymph nodes. But this is the pig that I have in my living room. I found it at a thrift shop. Just a picture. Not a thrift shop. It wasn't a thrift shop. It was like a flea market where they have all of the trying to get, if you can read that. It says expect miracles on it. Yeah, you can read it. Like where they have those booths, like where you can people put their stuff in booths, like a flea market kind of thing. Outlet mall is not the right word, but I don't know if you know, they're like stalls. So every person has a stall, and you don't have to be there to have your things. What is it, Nero? What is it? I'm right here. Yes. Are you coming? Are you coming? Are you coming? I'm right here. But yeah, so I found this and I've had it for years. But this is the one that's in my living room. This is the flying pig that's in my living room. So I do have them all over the house. Can you put this back by the TV, please? Thank you. Just, you don't have to set it up, just lay it flat. Thank you. So I don't have to get back up. Yeah, he was not happy. I mean, he was happy when we got back, but he's not the happiest with me. But he was looking for me. He was meowing, and so I was letting him know that I was down here. Because I'm gonna have to. I mean, I have work tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to. Uh, I'd be getting Sparkle ready. Well, she'd already be close to getting in bed about 8:30, at the latest 9 o'clock. I like for her to be during the school year, in bed. And here soon she's gonna have to start getting back on that schedule. But I'm usually, upstairs crocheting or something, and so he's usually sitting with me by now. You come here? Oh, come here, say hello. Oh, come here, say hello. Come here, say hello. Oh, say hi. Oh, say hello. Yeah. Say hello, everyone. Should be sweet today. Big boy. Oh my goodness. Are we gonna pose? Are we gonna pose? Look at him. Yeah, he's a big boy. He's so big. Hello. We can't have a staring contest. You will win. Because you don't blink for forever. Is my pillow in your way? Want me to move it? Well, if I move it, I'm gonna have to let go of you. Hold on. Let me hold you. Hold on. There. Do you want to go back up there? Look. You want to go up there now? I moved it. I don't know what he wants. Hi, Jaxie. Love you. She hates what? Sorry if it's moving. Trying to scroll back through my phone. Yeah, he is gorgeous. Don't leave, don't leave. Oh no, I'm sorry. I know, I messed it up. I'm sorry. Here, go that way. Go that way. There we go. I messed up how I was holding him. Oh, well, that's good, Rita. Yeah, I've been watching the videos. Hi, buddy. Hi. Hello. Hello. When you said you had a new friend, that's awesome. Oh, I don't even know that. Ooh. I'm hoping that soon I can get a different camera because, like a webcam or something. My phone, I usually do my recording on my phone, but I only have so many minutes. And then I have to connect my phone to my computer and pull it off and do all these different things. And it's just a lot. So I would like to be able to get a nice camera so that I can record because the camera that's on my computer is awful. But I'd like to have something where I can record and just put it up there. A squishy lap cover. And they loved, oh, that's awesome. Beats using my leg. He doesn't need very often. Sometimes he will, but it's rare. I had him when I had my partial hysterectomy. So he could sense, right, that my stomach, that I was hurt there. And so he doesn't even like to lay on my stomach even now that I'm okay. You need to get down. Come on, you can get down right here. But he doesn't like to knead on my stomach even now, so he will on my legs, but even when I hold him, like he doesn't like to be on my stomach. He'll be like right up here, but he won't stay there long, and then he'll go down by my feet usually. And that's usually like if he comes up at night, that's where he sleeps by my feet. Or sometimes he doesn't even get on the bed. He sleeps the bottom, like just underneath the bed. So he's kind of like watching us, like watching out for us. I think that's kind of how he's thinking about it. At least that's what the research shows that I've done, that he's looking out for us. So we shall see. Oh. But I can understand if you have leg problems. Oh, that would be painful. I know my mom needs to have knee surgery, and it was hard when she had her cat. Um, her cat's name was Bella, and Bella would knead on her legs, and it always hurt her knee. Not that the cat did it on her knee, but that the pressure they would put on her thigh, it would lead to pain in her knee. So, since Nightbot has mentioned the Facebook group, I do want to point out that I do have one if you would like to join. And you are welcome to post things that you're making, things that you are, if you found like an interesting pattern. I don't necessarily want like a bunch of videos or anything posted in there, but if there's something you want to send me, you can send me something and I can post, because there is a chat too for the Facebook group. So you can put like links in the chat if you want. And then I can put them, like if there's like a sale or something like that or anything like that. But you're more than welcome to post pictures of your makes. If you go to a cool place and want to post like, hey, I went to this shop, or hey, I found this new yarn at Michael's or Joann's or Hobby Lobby or whatever, you're welcome to post those things. Pictures of things for sure. Because I try to post in there. I saw that, Faith. I will put in as soon as I get off here, because I am on my phone right now. 10 cats. Oh my goodness. Yeah. You will definitely get scratched now and again. Yeah, unfortunately, Nero does not have front claws, so I will have to I have to keep him inside. And it's not something that I necessarily wanted to do, but the vet basically told me I had no choice because he was in so much pain. So if you've never heard that story, right? Nero was a rescue cat. He is a rescue cat. I got him from the shelter. And they told me that I was going to have to take him. If I took him, that I was going to have to keep him, because if I brought him back, he'd be put to sleep, because he was labeled as aggressive. Or if I brought him back, he would be labeled as aggressive, because that would be the third time he'd be brought back. And I was like, okay, well, I mean, he seems okay. And he was a little snot when I first got him, but I mean, he's in a new place. He's going to be anxious. He's going to be worried. Like, they're animal. I mean, they have feelings. They're not going to be perfect angels. They're not like, oh, I'm happy that you brought me to a new place I don't know anything about. So I gave him like, a little bit of time to settle, but I noticed that there were times that he would get more aggressive, and there are times that like he didn't like to jump up on things or down from things. And because my cat that I had before him had problems walking towards the end, I in North Carolina, when you rescue an animal from a shelter, you're supposed to bring them to a vet. Hi, Kristen, welcome in. You're supposed to bring them to a vet within so many days of getting them. And I took him and I asked them if they would x-ray his paws because like he was having issues when he didn't want to jump up and down. And so I was like, I think something might be wrong. And they did the x-rays, and whoever had him at some point, he was a pet. He wasn't always on the street, and they had taken out just the nail of the claw, and they didn't declaw him properly. And when they sewed it shut, basically his nails had grown into his little nerves of his paws. So there was damage there. And that's why he was so rude, because he was hurting. But they said that it was so embedded, there wasn't a way, like it was just gonna be, there wasn't a way to like get it out. So he has, like, cats have a thumb claw and then their um basically finger claws, right? So he had all of these on both of his paws, had to have those removed. Um, and so he still has his thumb claws. I mean, he can still scratch the out of you, and he has his back claws, but yeah, he can't go outside without um, being on a leash, and he does fine on a leash. I do have videos of him. Um, it's really really hot now, so I'm not gonna have him outside. Um, but hopefully when it gets cooler, I'll be doing some more stuff of him on a leash, um, walking around and whatnot. So, but yeah, that's the story in a nutshell. I mean, there are some other details, but basically, that's why he was declawed. Yeah, it was. I was really sad. I mean, and to think that I mean, if I had just ignored it and been like, "Oh, he's just being mean," and I took him back, I mean, they would have put him to sleep, and for what? Like, it wasn't his fault, you know? It wasn't his fault at all that somebody else did that to him, you know? And it wasn't even the person who had him in the first place. It was the vet, you know? Whatever vet did that to him. Um, that really messed up his body. Um, so, but now he jumps up on things and off of things, and he has the zoomies at nighttime. So much fun. He doesn't get them every night, but sometimes. I'm like, why are we being so crazy right now? But he's gotta get the energy out somehow, I guess, right? I try to take him for a walk, but it doesn't always happen. So I know. But he has gotten so much more mellow over time, which I'm grateful for. So yeah, yeah. I mean, and to be fair, he was, when animal control picked him up, I don't know how long he'd been out on the street, but he was out on the street for a while. So I don't know if the people that had him put him out because he was being aggressive, or if they just moved and didn't take them with him, or if he ran out, because sometimes that happens. Cats run out and they don't get found. Um, but he is chipped now. He is, you know, spoiled. So, I think mainly because my previous cat had, especially her back legs, she had issues with her back legs. So I was just conditioned to pay attention to that. I think that's the only reason I picked up on it. Because even now with my daughter, he still like bats at her and but I think it's more of like when she comes to give me a hug or something, he's not like mean to her. Like he doesn't try to bite her, but he will like get away and I tell him no and I move him out of the way because I mean, she's just trying to give me a hug. There's not anything wrong with it. And he doesn't do it all the time, but he does do it. Like if he's sitting next to me and she comes to try to give me a hug or something, he'll like try to tell her to get away from me. And I have to tell him no, that's not appropriate. Um, so I think he gets a little protective and aggressive where that comes in. And maybe that's what he was doing with those people. Hi, Maritza, welcome back. So we'll see. But you all, I am almost at the 2-hour mark, so I am going to start saying goodbye. I am so grateful that you all have joined me for a little while. And please, if you can, share me out, tell your friends, join with all the household accounts. If you have a community tab or anything like that, I would love a shout out because my son needs to know how important yarn is to everyone. It's not important to everyone in the world, but it's important to us, right? So we definitely need to show him how important it is. So anything that you can do, I would be greatly appreciative of. Please, positive vibes for all those who are sick, have sick family members, even if it's, an unvoiced need. Um, yes, thank you, Pam. I'm glad that you came. Just all the good vibes, healing juju, prayers, whatever it is that you believe in, definitely give that out into the universe. Because you would want someone to wish you well if you were sick or going through something, you know. Um, so definitely put that out there, especially for Melissa. Sweet Melissa makes some more. She needs it desperately. And to Kay with her surgery coming up, right? Hopefully it goes as smoothly as the first one did. That would be great. Oh, it's been lovely having you, Moo. I'm glad I could keep you company. That's awesome. Yay. And there will be videos coming out. There was a reading video that came out today. I will have videos on Wednesday and Friday, as long as my internet cooperates. And I will be back next Monday. Remember, I only have 2 more Mondays before my son leaves. So anything and everything that you can do, I would definitely appreciate it. If you have patterns that you want to send me to do tutorials on, I'd be happy to have those as well. And oh yes, thank you so much. Yeah, sending healing prayers for all. Yes, Kay, fingers crossed. I want it to go so smoothly for you. Definitely do. But I do wish you all well. Please stay safe and as healthy as you can, as cool as you can. If you're in the northern hemisphere, if you're in the southern hemisphere, stay as warm as you can because it's winter time for you. And with that, I'm going to go enjoy a very late supper for myself. and get ready for work tomorrow. So I hope that you all have a great time, a great rest of the week. Drop in for my videos if you can. And as always, be the change you wish to see in the world, everyone. Ciao bella!